land. We've sold over 600 properties.
Bought and sold.
Well, bought and sold. We've bought and sold over 600 properties. And today we're going to cover our current properties along with some property updates so you can see what's coming up. And then we're going to go into our Would You Buy This segment where we review one of your land listings that you're looking at for free. So if you have a property you'd like us to review, just leave it in the comments. Otherwise, my partner, Abhi,
I already did.
has already given us a property that we can all look at together and see if we would buy it.
Oh, wait, you didn't mention the Land IQ Challenge. That's a new segment.
Yes, so here's the full agenda for today. So first, I'm going to cover our free land giveaway because everyone likes free land. And then we're going to do our Land IQ Challenge. So this is a new segment we're introducing, and we are going to ask a question and see if you can all answer it, and we'll reveal the answer at the end.
Is that multiple choice or
It's
viewers
not.
have to guess?
It's not multiple choice today. We can make it multiple choice.
I think
but-
it'll be easier.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's fine for today. I don't want to derail your prepared show.
So the question for today is, which state has the fewest building restrictions in America? All right, so let's see what everyone thinks.
That's a juicy question.
Yeah. All right. And Abhi, are you putting that in the chat? Oh, you're
I'm putting
guessing.
my
You're
answer.
guessing. So Abhi's guessing Texas. So we got to start there. All right. And then I'm going to quickly run through property updates so you can see what's coming up. We'll do our deal of the day, and then we'll get to our Would You Buy This segment. As I said, Abhi already gave us a case study, but if anyone's joining and they would like us to review their property that they're looking at buying, go ahead and leave it in the comments. And at the very end, we'll reveal the answer to that question. Okay, so let's get started. Hi, Judith. Thank you for joining. Good to see you again. Okay, so very quickly, we do have a free land promotion going on, free land giveaway promotion. So we are giving away a free property on January 1st, and you can find all the info on that on our YouTube channel. We have a video that gives the full information, but if you would like to be in the running for free property, watch that video, then leave a comment on the video letting us know why you'd like free land and subscribe to our email list. And we will give away a free property live on Jan 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern, so that'll be really exciting. And if you need to subscribe to our email list because you want to participate, of course, you can go to our website, which is gokchecapital.com, click subscribe, and then subscribe to email. And that'll let us keep you updated on the free land giveaway. All right. And so also for anyone who's new here or watching for the first time, my name's Erica. This is my partner, Abhi. We have a company, Gokche Capital. That's Gokce. I know, it's a confusing name. Most people don't get that. We buy and sell vacant land, and all of the properties that we sell are properties that we actually own. So we are not real estate agents.
Wait, so why did you position the name of the company as confusing? I thought if you say it's a cool name, then people would think it's cool.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a cool name. Well, of course we think it's cool. That's why we chose it. But it is also true that many people get confused by how to pronounce it. It's
That's
Gokche.
why it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like Dolce and Gabbana.
Yeah. And we have another guess on our land, Missouri. That's a good guess.
Oh, actually, can I change my answer?
You already put your answer in.
I want to change to Alaska.
All right. And you can find all of our properties by clicking Buy Land. You can also just go to land.gokcap.com and you'll see all our properties. So we have laid it out in a map format. The pins are properties that are currently available. And right now, most of our properties are in North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, and New York. And you can find more information on each property by clicking on the pin. You can also zoom in on the map so you can find, if you have a particular area you're looking at, you can zoom in. We also have a table below that with a little more information on each property.
The pins are clickable as well.
They
They're
are.
interactive.
They are interactive. So if you click on one, you'll get a link to the main property page. And a cool feature that Abhi added a little bit ago is you can actually see on the table which properties have the most interest. So Gilmore County continues to get some of the most interest. That's our last remaining Georgia property. And we do get a lot of interest in our Florida and Colorado properties as well. So should we highlight a Putnam County property today?
Yeah.
All right, let's look at, this is one of the ones that's had the most leads recently, so let's take a look at it. This is number 760 in Putnam County, Florida. And it's 0.2 acres. Oh, look, I actually already did a video on this property.
You lost track.
Yeah. So this property is located just south of Jacksonville, kind of the central section of the peninsula. The nice thing about that is it does mean that most of these lots are outside of a special hazard flood zone, which can be tricky in Florida. The other thing that we like about Putnam County is that it is a very affordable county with fairly minimal zoning restrictions. So a lot of areas do allow mobile homes, which is increasingly rare these days. And again, land is still pretty affordable here. So this is one of the areas of Florida where you can still kind of live that Florida dream of getting affordable land and starting out with sort of a starter mobile home, manufactured home.
Do you want to mention RV usage under very certain conditions, or do you
Yeah,
think it's just
yeah,
going to confuse people?
We can mention it. This is something that Abhi's very proud of finding out because he discovered it recently. Now, I know a lot of areas in Florida no longer allow living in an RV full-time. I mean, you could say that perhaps in some rural areas they're not really enforcing that, but I won't make any claims to that. So we did think for a long time that RVs were not allowed in Putnam County at all. And Abhi recently found out that there are some circumstances under which you can live in an RV. So like many counties, if you're building, you can apply for a temporary permit and live in an RV for, let me show the images while we talk about this. So you can apply for a temporary permit and live in an RV for a select amount of time while you're building a home. There is also...
You can keep the drone video playing.
Yeah, I guess the drone video would be better.
Yeah, we have motion tracked.
And you can also apply for a temporary permit to live in an RV if you can show hardship. So like if your home was destroyed, there was a flood, something like that. They do state that they will sometimes allow temporary permits for RV living if you can show real hardship. So it might be worth
medical exemption as well, right?
There may have been something about a medical exemption too. So it might be worth, if you feel like you're in a position where you do have a hardship claim and you really need to be able to live in an RV, it might be worth contacting the county to see if there's a way you can get a temporary permit for that. Of course, we can't guarantee anything, but there's
an option.
There's a potential option at least. All right, so, and as Abhi pointed out, I did start showing our drone footage of the property. And at the end of the drone footage, we have Matterport as well. So if you're not able to go visit the property, this gives you an on-the-ground look, panoramic look at the property.
like you were there.
So you can check that out on our website. Okay. Now, just a few quick other things. As I mentioned, Putnam County is one of the counties that generally, not in every zoning designation, but on most of the properties that we're selling, they do allow mobile homes. So that's a big benefit. What do you do? Yeah, that, I don't know.
You can try.
You can try. If you can think of how that's a hardship, frame that in a way as if it's a hardship, maybe you can try. Yeah, I know it's hard to find lots where there are very few restrictions on RVs. I actually think some of our Elko County properties and Castilla County properties are a little more flexible if you like the West.
Yeah.
But
And
anyway,
snakes.
way to sell the properties.
Well, realistic, right?
Yeah,
Keeping it realistic.
yeah.
If we just sell without,
Yeah, that's
being
true.
realistic, then
I don't know about snakes in Colorado.
because of the altitude.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Although maybe it is in the valley.
Some people like snakes.
Well, as our sales manager said, aren't there snakes everywhere except Antarctica? But yes, it is true. Rural land, snakes, and as we discussed on a previous live stream, bears.
In Colorado? At that altitude?
Yeah, I don't know if Colorado would have as many bears, but bears are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona's a good one too. We're gonna have
We
some
have a
more.
bunch of properties in Arizona, right?
Yeah, most of them are still in closing, but we're going to get a number in the upcoming weeks.
What about the Cochise County? Do they allow, or you don't know?
I don't know yet.
Or maybe
We
you should do a
haven't-
video then.
Yeah. Wait until it's live, then.
No,
then
it
we
is
can-
live.
Oh, we just
Cochise County is live.
we're posting so many properties I can't even keep up.
Yeah, do a search.
No, it's not.
It's live.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
live. You're
yeah.
right.
It's number 3 most
Yeah.
viewed.
Gosh.
We don't have the photos yet.
Well, I'm gonna I'll highlight that tomorrow then.
Yeah, or you could do a live on this. Or we don't have the
we
photos
don't have the
yet.
photos yet.
Okay.
Yep, Colorado has bears.
Well, on high altitudes as well?
Yeah.
All right, fine, I'll check.
Yeah, that sounds like a ChatGPT question, but bears are pretty much everywhere too,
Okay.
and coyotes.
Yeah.
I think when we were talking about bears on the last live stream, I told this story about how on one of the homes we had in New Jersey, we had that bear that liked to walk right below our house every morning,
Yeah.
at least on trash day. But
Well, the property that I submitted for case study review might have a ton of bears. Oh yeah, Costilla County has black bears. Black bears are the ones that are less or more dangerous.
less
Dangerous.
black bears aren't as aggressive.
Okay. Should we move on to the
We
next?
should move. Yeah. Oh yeah, Judith. Well, that's a very good use of money. That's where most of our money goes to.
Where?
Our kids eat a lot. So I'll just wrap up the deal of the day segment. Well, Avi researches black bears.
Oh yeah, it says it's generally less dangerous than other bear species,
Yeah.
like brown bears or polar bears. But they still demand caution. Okay. Good to know. Black bear attacks are rare. Most occur when a bear is concerned
Cornered.
or cornered. Cornered or startled. A mother is defending her cubs, or the bear has lost fear of humans due to food conditioning, garbage, campsites.
That's why you never feed bears.
Right.
Right. Okay, so just wrapping up the deal of the day, this property is priced at $7,995 plus the $595 dock fee. And we do offer owner financing, so we'll tailor those terms to meet your needs. Just let us know what kind of down payment and monthly payment will work for you. You can also hold the property while you do your research. It's $50 for 2 days, and you can hold for up to 8 days. And that hold fee will be applied toward the purchase price. And it's actually applied toward the purchase price regardless of which property you purchase, as long as you purchase within 30 days. So the last thing I'll mention is that, yeah, just buy a bear horn or bear spray. Yeah. Oh, and bear-proof trash cans. That's a big thing. Okay. So the last thing I'll mention on this is that you don't just get a property, you do get our whole bundle of 9 bonuses that come with the property as well. And these are designed to help you celebrate becoming a landowner and also be more successful or assist you in using the property as you would like. So these bonuses include monthly landowner Q&A calls with me, a complimentary vacation voucher, hotel savings card, 30-minute architectural consultation, because I do have a background in architecture, restaurant savings card, homesteading guide, building and zoning guide, post-closing checklist, and our neighbor lookup tutorial. So if you'd like to get to know your neighbors and they are not easy to find because they also own vacant land, you can find their address and send them a nice letter. All right. And for everyone who's live today, we do have a discount code for Florida because I'm highlighting a Florida property. So that code is LiveFL150 for $150 off any Florida property, and that's valid until midnight tonight. So you can use that if you buy or hold a property. You just go to buy or hold and click hold. And then you can put the coupon code in here. All right. So let's get to our Would You Buy This segment. And does anyone have a property they would like us to look at? If so, just let me know. Otherwise, I am going to pull up a property in Alaska.
Figured we can switch things up, right? We've been looking at.
Yeah, we haven't looked at
Mainland.
Alaska. So, oh wow, 881 acres. That is quite a property. All right, let's see the pictures.
Well, you wanted bears. Alaska has ton of bears, right?
They do. They do have Fat Bear Week in Alaska.
Is that a bear
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, and when they're in the fall, when they're fattening themselves up for hibernation, they post photos of all the bears as they get fatter, and you get to vote on which one you like the best.
Bears?
Yeah,
Take
grizzly
selfies?
bears. So,
Wait, wasn't there another bear story when we were in Jackson Hole, Wyoming?
oh, the famous grizzly.
Oh, that was like the sad story.
Yeah, that was a sad story.
Okay. All right, we can skip it.
So, okay, just let us know. We're happy to take a look at your property. So, well, nice mountain view.
Do we know which mountain it is?
No, that's interesting.
Huh. Oh, is it like a potential subdivide?
I'm not sure. We'll have to look in Land ID whether it's a compilation of a bunch of lots or they're selling it as a potential subdivide. Yeah, it looks like It's like this
Oh, it's
whole
like a
valley.
valley.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they have 100 photos.
It's a lot of photos. Historic photos.
It's from 2023.
Oh,
Oh, it's
because
like
it's probably a river. The name is Gold Creek, right? So
oh, panning for gold.
might have a history of gold mining. There you go. Not just bears though, lots of different animals. That's interesting. So you're basically owning like a big segment of this creek. I wonder, it's possible maybe they're mapping out the mining claims.
Oh yeah, probably, possibly. But is there space to build? I'm guessing it is 800 acres. You'll
Yeah.
find some space to build, right?
Yeah.
Oh, mining
Mining
license.
lease.
There you go. What is that?
Probably an area where they were diverting the river to like electrically filter water and check for gold.
That's a
maybe.
water filter.
No, that's a motor. Isn't
Motor
it?
to do what? To divert water away? Maybe they mention it in the description.
I'm sure they do. All right,
Let's finish the photos.
Okay.
So that we can see get the whole thing, right? Do they have winter photos as well?
It is beautiful. Look at that.
How does it look in the winter?
Snowy.
But can you access it in the winter?
That's a good question.
I haven't seen any roads yet.
Well, someone went out here to take photos, so they're.
Yeah, but
Yes,
there you go,
go.
helicopter. Why build a road when you have a helicopter? What is that? Oh, is that a hunting? What is it called? Hunting blind? Like where you?
Maybe it looks a little more built up than a typical blind, but maybe.
That is a very interesting.
It's a very interesting property. You do
Yeah.
know how to pick them. Yeah, this is a property for a true land enthusiast, especially if you have to get there by helicopter.
What is that? I don't.
We'll have to look at the. Might be some kind of setup for panning.
Does the helicopter come with the land? They are charging 25 million. How much does a helicopter cost?
I don't know.
I mean, they should throw in the helicopter if they're charging 25 million.
So it's the McWilliams gold claim. It is a historic gold mining area.
Wait, it only costs 100,000 used.
That can't be right, really?
Yeah. If you want a brand new, it will cost anywhere
Judith
from.
thinks it's a hunting blind too.
If you want a brand new helicopter, it will cost anywhere from 400K to
Wow,
5 million.
I would have thought it would have been more than that.
Well, you're buying it used.
Yeah.
Like entry level.
Right, so maybe they can throw in a helicopter at this price. So
The fuel, you know how much the fuel costs?
a lot.
$110 per hour
Oh my God.
for a small helicopter. And that's the low end. Okay, so
All
what is the
right.
description saying?
All right, so it does come with patented mineral rights, and it lies on both sides.
What does that mean, patented mineral rights? I thought it was just mineral rights.
We should check with ChatGPT. It's like a mining patent, right? So you have the rights to mine or pan for gold in this case.
Versus patented mineral rights. Okay, you can keep going.
Mm-hmm. So it has only 7.5 miles of creek frontage, though. All right, it includes 40 20 plus acre parcels with an additional 80 plus acre parcel. So it is a bunch of
Oh, a
parcels.
patented mining claim is a special category of land ownership that comes from federal land originally granted under US mining laws.
Mm-hmm.
So it's coming directly from the federal government? Is that the US government issued a patent deed transferring both surface and subsurface rights to a private owner? You now own the land in fee simple with both surface and mineral rights together. So patented mineral rights are private ownership of both the land and the minerals beneath it.
I see.
What do you see?
So it's distinguishing between land that the government owned and they sold the land and the mineral rights or mining rights versus instances where they're just selling the mineral rights and the US government still
Oh, so
owns the
you
land.
own the surface and the minerals. That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can build, live, sell, or restrict access. Whereas if you don't have patented mineral rights, then you cannot exclude public access because you don't own the land.
Right, you don't own the land, you just own the right to mine.
Right.
So
see.
those are like, if you're talking about BLM land or Forest Service land, that's still owned by the federal government.
But you can still have mining claims.
I think there's been historically a lot of controversy around mining on public land.
Is it allowed still or no? It's allowed, right? So it's already subdivided? Includes 40, 20 plus acres?
Yeah, what that map was showing is that it is a bunch of different parcels. It's 40 20-acre parcels and one 80-acre parcel.
So why don't they sell it? Oh, because there's no access, so they have to sell it all together.
Yeah, that would be a good guess as to why they're doing it.
Breathtaking views of Denali. Freshwater springs.
Old growth forest.
Characteristics of a rainforest. That's cool.
And abundant with big game like moose, caribou, grizzly, and black bear.
Hunting. Are there any restrictions on hunting? I guess on private land there won't be any restrictions, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing Alaska is more loose with that, but we can quickly look up what the regulations are around big game hunting.
Big game hunting in Alaska.
Yeah.
On private land.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else interesting?
Oh, here you go. Yeah, access to the area is via bush plane.
What's a bush plane?
I think they're pretty common in Alaska because
Can
there
we
are a number of
look at a visual?
Yeah, we can look at.
Oh, there are regulations.
Oops. Yeah, it's just like a small.
Oh, like how many people can fit in?
Yeah.
You just look at the images. Just 2 people?
Yeah,
Or they're
that's
like
what, including the pilot, so one person.
wait, what? So if we're visiting, we'll need 2 planes?
Well, they're different. They're different kinds of airplanes that are used. This is in order of smallest to biggest.
Oh, okay. Oh, you
There's
can fit in 6
6.
people.
Yeah. But I think they're pretty common in Alaska because,
How do
I
you
mean,
do,
it's so undeveloped. Many parcels don't have road access or good road access.
so how do you do grocery shopping?
Well,
I mean,
You
you
carry-
can't fit everything in that plane anyway, right? So you'll have to go out at least once a week. Does anyone live
well,
there?
here's the payload maximum they're giving.
4,000 what? 4,000 pounds?
Yeah, pounds.
Or 1,500 pounds?
Yeah. That's a fair amount of food. You could. But they say heavy equipment can be moved to the site using a trail from the Gold Creek siding of the Alaska Railroad. Of the 40 claims, 21 of them are believed to be virgin ground.
What are the 40? Oh, 40 different mining claims.
Because there are 40 different properties.
So the private landowner does not need special permissions from the state to
For
hunt
hunting.
to hunt big game on your own private property, but you must still follow all Alaska state hunting laws. Like you should have a license. You must follow the season dates, bag limits, weapon restrictions. You must obey reporting and tagging requirements. And you can take game outside of legal hours or methods. Okay. So these are like general Alaska laws. Okay.
Yeah. It's interesting. Alaska is a very interesting place. I think
So
there's a reason they
estimates-
call it the last wilderness
Estimates vary
or
from
last frontier. Sorry.
160 million. What is those? What are those estimates? Based on the historical data, estimates vary from 160 million to 600 million in gold reserves still in the ground. Oh, they haven't been mined yet.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. 21 of them are believed to be virgin ground. So there's a report.
So why are they selling the property for so cheap? If there's 160 million worth of gold on the low side, and they're selling it for 25 million, that's a big discrepancy.
Well,
Right?
that's a good question. I would guess that, as with any mining, it's an estimate, but it's not a guarantee.
Or they're
And
saying
it's
they're getting a deal,
yeah,
essentially.
that's what they're trying to say. Yeah. Did you ever live there, Judith? Or you're just saying from watching the show? The other thing is you also have to extract the gold, which
Oh, it takes that's where they're talking about the heavy machinery, right?
we can do a quick little research segment on what it would take to extract gold. That might be interesting.
Okay, you want to pull it up on Land
Yeah.
ID? How much does it cost to extract gold? In 2025.
Don't you need to give it a little more context? I don't think that pulled up the right.
Oh no, that address is made
Yeah,
up.
that's
You
made
have
up.
to look at the ID, parcel ID.
Do you know what county?
No.
I guess I'll look here what county we're in.
But how do you know you're in the right county right now?
Well, we can start with this one.
What? How do you know that's the parcel ID?
It says parcel
Mm.
number.
I think you have to look it up on Google Maps and try to find like a nearby address. That's the only way to do it. You have to go, no, you have to go through address.
Well,
You know, maps.google. There is no nearby address.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't think that's going to.
But then I think you can go by GPS coordinates. No, not here. From the maps.
Well, we don't know if that's.
Well, just it'll take us somewhere. No, select. Yeah. Well, you just have to just copy paste by manual select.
Can't see it. You can't copy it.
Pretty sure you can. All right, let me find it. This is like just pulling the property on land ID.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. Okay. All right.
They don't even have. Let's see if this parcel number works.
That's not a parcel number, but yeah, we can try it.
Yeah, you're right. That's not.
The creek's name is Gold Creek.
That's what it.
Here, I pulled up
says.
you can copy it here.
Okay.
Yeah, we can check in Google Earth, but then we won't be able to look at the boundaries. Were you able to? You got
Yeah.
it?
I have not gotten it yet.
Oh, it might restrict it because it might think it's like a phone number or something. Here, I sent it to you in this
Okay.
card. Is the name of the creek Gold Creek? Do you remember or no?
That's what the address suggests.
Yeah, I doubt it's gonna show individual parcels. Yeah, it's gonna because it's like the whole
Yeah,
section,
it's
right?
the whole section. Yeah.
It doesn't even have. Yeah. I mean, we could look at a soil reporter. It says it's owned by USA, or are we not at the right place?
I don't think we're at the right place.
Or maybe Land ID does not have data.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, one section is like 640 acres, so these are two sections back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just in the creek in the middle?
I think it's just in the.
Is
the
that
creek.
clickable? See if it's clickable.
Yeah, it doesn't even have data.
Oh, it's so remote.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not gonna spend money collecting data.
See, it's just the creek.
Interesting. Okay, I guess we can look at the comps. Doubt there's anything close to 800 acres, 880 acres.
Yeah, let's see. This is interesting. It's definitely outside of what we normally look at. Yeah, it's not showing any sold comps.
Is there anything available for sale? Oh, it's a non-disclosure. So let's look at the actives then. For sale. The closest one is 35 acres. 38 acres. 409K. What is that? 499K. Oh, that has a house on it?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Although
so
it says lot land for sale, so
Can you check that? It's might have something on it.
it does have a cabin.
Yeah. So we don't know the comp. So
Yeah,
Like-
it doesn't look like there's anything equivalent.
how do you so essentially it's the mining, but the mining rights also have some inherent value, right? Associated with it.
Yeah.
So how would
Sure,
you
sure. I mean, that's going to be the main value driver of the property.
that only
Oh, here's some.
has mining?
What's this one?
So how would you comp 880 acres in Alaska with no road access, only accessible by plane,
This is very interesting.
helicopter, and it has patented mining rights, right? Any other
Mhm.
details you want me to give? Which county is it?
Oh, you want to give the estimated?
No,
Oh,
well
yeah.
that's not a fact, right? That's just an estimate.
It's outside of.
Anchorage.
It's in Talkeetna. Is that how you pronounce it? Talkeetna.
Talkeetna, AK. Okay. No road access, only accessible by plane / helicopter, and it has patented mining rights. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what GPT says. Oh, it needs extra time to think. It doesn't know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Now it says I need even more time to think. So it says the way you would comp it is you'll split the value into two parts. One is for surface / recreational value, and the second part would be subsurface / mineral value. And then I guess you add them. So for remote, no road listings, adjusting for water frontage, airstrip. Oh, does it have it doesn't have an airstrip, right?
They didn't mention it.
So
I
where
would.
do you land the plane?
It doesn't. It didn't seem to show. I imagine there must be somewhere. If they're
Can you
saying.
land on the water?
The
What is it called?
Cessnas
Like
would
a
have-
bush? What
yeah,
is it
the
called?
bush plane Cessnas.
Can you land a bush plane
Yeah,
on the water? I mean, you can just ask Google AI
Yeah.
will answer.
Well, the Cessnas do.
Oh, it
have-
says it's only yes, but only if it's equipped with
Mhm.
floats, called a float plane or a seaplane. So you can, but it needs to be fitted with special gear. And the water body must be large enough for takeoff and landing, usually 1,500 to 3,000 feet, depending on aircraft type and load. And there are regulations. You can land on most public waters. Did you know that? How is that for a fact?
That
of
is.
this?
There we go. There's a fun fact of the day.
Unless specifically restricted. For private land, you'll need permission if the water body is wholly contained within private boundaries. Alaska is very float plane friendly. There are thousands of water strips across the state. Okay. So I guess you don't need a landing strip.
Although in the winter, you put skis on the plane? Or you just don't go there in the winter, probably.
Do they work? in the middle of the winter as well. So no, float planes generally don't work in midwinter. Once the water freezes, they're grounded.
Yeah, skis. They switch to skis. Oh, hey, Zafael. Thank you for showing up.
Zafiel, you missed an interesting property.
Yeah, really interesting property today.
I think it's right up his alley, right?
Yeah.
He likes these remote properties.
Let's go back to the listing. Well,
You can show the photos.
We're looking at 881 acres in Alaska
With no access.
with no access, but
160 million potential
in gold
estimated,
reserves.
Yeah, in gold reserves.
So as you can see, it's basically you're buying a whole section of this creek.
2 sections, 880 acres.
Well, I just meant section, and yeah, it's actually 21 parcels. Here.
So how did they have planes back in the day? How did they travel? By foot?
Yeah, I would guess.
Or they did not travel this area?
Well, they said half of the property is virgin ground, so.
Oh, I see. That means no one ever lived there. Okay, so to comp.
Zafael likes it. With the price of gold today, you better buy it ASAP. It is 25 million. So, but it has the road bears. Pack
I wonder
bears,
how much
pack bears. That's how they travel.
We can ask them for $1 down.
Yeah. Well, you got to finish the ChatGPT comp analysis.
Oh yeah, so to comp, ChatGPT froze. So to comp, you have to split the value in 2 parts. The first part will be surface/recreational comp, so that means you look at other listings with no road access, and similar features. Oh, it found our $25 million listing. Heavy outlier.
Well, yeah,
So
definitely based on the pure land comps. It's
right. So it's
way
saying
out.
that's $28,000 per acre, which is not a typical baseline. So obviously they're asking for a premium because of the potential gold mining claims, estimated claims. So 3,000 per acre is the usual recreational rate in that area. But that also like has to have some features like lakefront or a view of some kind. Remote 10 acres with no special features comes down to 2,000 per acre. So they're charging 28,000 per acre. But how do you even verify that their estimated claims are correct or not?
Well, that's a good question. It's going to be, I mean, this is. We should ask that too.
So how do you
I'm guessing
verify?
it is going to be.
So what's the
risk.
actual word? Estimated gold.
Mm-hmm. So let's go down to what they actually say. Estimated gold reserves, I think is. They
Estimated
said are
gold
60 million.
Reserve.
Although it varies from 160 to 60 million.
Still in the ground. Ground claim on a private
It also
property.
says about 17,000 cubic yards of gravel have been mined with a recovery of 2,400 milligrams of gold per cubic yard.
Okay, so verifying claimed gold reserves is the single biggest step that separates.
So we should just ask Zafael how if you can get 5,811 ounces.
Yeah, you've already paid 25 million. So yeah, I mean, we think it's probably they're exaggerating it, right?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
what do we know?
what do we know? But that's a good question just for learning purposes. If you were seriously interested in trying to invest in a property for the gold, how would you verify the estimates
Okay.
yourself?
Yeah. So the way to verify, um, before you start pin down what they're claiming, is it measured reserves supported by drilling assay? What does assay mean? ASSAY. I've not seen that word before. Do you know what that is?
Is it sample, isn't it?
Is that like a what?
Might as well just ask.
Assay.
Do you know what that is? Assay. Okay. Oops. Okay, so yeah, it needs to be supported by drilling, geological modeling. These are real bankable numbers. They could also use inferred resources based on limited data, geological continuity assumed, not proven, or
Can we look up this report?
yeah.
Is
Why
that
don't
a
you look
public
it up?
report?
Yeah, why don't you look it up? Yeah, this is all new information. I mean, this is a learning.
Yeah,
for
we
us
don't
as
know
well,
anything about.
So it's good that we're going over time so we can actually understand how
Yeah.
this works.
Uh,
So gold
It's just-
showing historical production sampling results. So it could be anecdotal or small scale test pits, not equivalent to reserves. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah. I mean, it'll be a question for the realtor, right? Whether the claims are based on measured reserves or inferred
Zaphael knows. what
inferred
else.
resources, or like historical production or sampling.
Assaying gold is
Purifying it. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything that Zaphael doesn't know?
So far, we have not been able to stump him.
All right. So yeah, so that would be a question. So if anyone is watching this who is actually interested in a property that has patented mining rights for gold, this is how you figure it out. Oh, this is the question you ask. Whether, what the source is. All right. So Erica, did you find the public report?
Yeah, I don't think it's a public report.
But
and
what
it's-
is okay. So what is the name of the report?
It is H.F. McWilliams' report.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm just gonna explain this line. H.F. Williams report estimates. Okay. So 16,930 cubic yards of gravel have been mined. That means historically miners physically processed, dug up, and washed 16,900 cubic yards of gold-bearing material. Think of this as the total volume of pay dirt that's already been run through sluices or trommels. These are all foreign words to me. Okay, so recovery of 2386 milligrams of gold per cubic yard. This is the average gold grade, how much gold they got out of each cubic yard of gravel. Okay. That's a very rich placer grade. What does that mean, placer grade? Okay. So this is 7.5 times more than BLM values. So the BLM keeps reference data for average placer yields across regions. So I guess it's saying it's 7.5x that value. So this line is basically saying our historic recovery rates were far richer than the government's published average for similar ground. Because it's like virgin ground, right? I'm guessing that's the reason. Okay. So now it's saying estimates vary from 160 million to 600 million in gold reserves still in the ground. Now, this jumps from historic production data to speculative reserve estimates. That's a big leap. They're implying the same pay streak or deposit continues under unmined ground. And using historical grades and today's gold prices, they're estimating potential gold value remaining in the ground. Okay. So those big numbers assume hundreds of thousands or even millions of cubic yards of similar grade pay material still untouched. So that's an inferred estimate. It's not proven unless supported by core sampling, stratigraphic continuity, or economic feasibility studies. So you'll need some kind of a feasibility study. Without that, it's a marketing or speculative projection, not a certified reserve. So I'm guessing you'll have to do some kind of a feasibility study to confirm, right? Through sampling or whatever methods available. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's ask, how would you go about getting those samples?
Like how would you get, or okay. How would you,
Maybe we're going too deep into this at this point, but
you don't think we have enough gold enthusiasts? I think, yeah. I mean, yeah, we need to stop at some point. But yeah, okay, fine. This is like the final deep dive question.
I bet Zaphael, you know a lot about this. Do you have any thoughts on the property?
Okay, so core subsurface sampling. Pick the right drilling sampling method. So you could do placer, unconsolidated gravels, sonic drilling, best sample integrity in loose wet gravels, bucket auger / Becker hammer, cost effective but lower recovery control.
I think for the land buyer, the more practical question is, who do you reach out
Who
to?
do you hire?
What do you ask for, and how much is that going to cost?
Yeah. Who do you hire? How much does it cost?
All right. So Zaphael is saying you would need about 66,700 yards of ore to be processed to reach their current $25 million price point if the material actually contains what they claim it does. Which I suppose is suggesting it's a pretty big stretch.
Okay, so this is exactly who you hire and how much it'll cost. So that's exactly what you were asking, Erica, right?
Yeah.
So you will hire a consulting geologist, consulting geologist for designing, sampling, drilling program, log samples, interpret results, build maps and sections. So that costs $1,500 per day, plus travel, per diem. And then you'll hire a mining engineer, mine design, cost estimation, equipment selection, economics for PEA, PFS. What does that mean? I don't know.
Oh, that's contamination.
Oh, okay. So that's $300 per hour.
I think. PEA,
Drilling.
or maybe that's something else, probably.
Drilling contractor provides drill rig plus crew. That's 150 to 400 per feet, depending on method and logistics. Assay lab, $25 to $60 per sample. Process engineer cost $5,000 to $15,000 for bench scale tests. A GIS modeling specialist, $150 per hour for 3D geologic and resource model. Environmental consultant, baseline studies, reclamation plan, water permits, $15,000 to $50K. Qualified person signs off on NI 43101 style report for investor confidence. So that's $20,000 to $40,000 for review and report sign off. And then you'll need a helicopter logistics contractor, and that costs anywhere from $1,200 to $2,500 per hour. And then you'll need a camp and field support crew to set up tents, fuel, safety, sample handling, and that costs $400 to $800 per person per day. So the approximate total program budget for this project for baseline verification recon sampling would cost anywhere from $50,000 to $120,000. And if you want to do a detailed everything included in feasibility, that will cost anywhere from 2 to 5 million. Oh man, that's crazy. That is nuts.
All right. So
How's that? Was that deep enough, Erica?
that was
So yeah, at the very low end, $50,000. Like if you want to be like, I don't want to spend a lot of money. I just need enough verification to support to confirm what they're saying. You need to spend $50,000 to confirm that.
And just to clarify, Zafael, you're saying the ore is the raw dirt, right, before it's been processed. That would be the equivalent of the gravel they're quoting here.
So you'll
So
have to.
you would have to extract, I mean, bottom line, you'd have to extract a lot more material than what has historically been extracted here to break even. And you would have to assume that the whole area is as rich as the historic area that was mined.
Oh wow, Erica, guess how long it will
Yeah.
take to do the whole process? If you're like, all right,
The whole
I'm gonna.
feasibility study?
Yeah.
And this doesn't include setting up for the actual mining. This is just the feasibility.
Just the feasibility. I mean, you still have to do like test pits. You'll still have to do the sample drilling. You have to hire all these people. You have to find them. You have to request RFPs. Reach out for proposals.
2
ask for
years. I
itemized-
guess 2 years.
Yeah, it says at least 12 months.
Yeah.
I mean, how long has it been on the market? 860 days. That's more
Well, it's
than
going to
2
be a
years.
very niche buyer who would even be interested in something like this.
Yeah.
You-
How much would it cost to mine all the gold, assuming it's there?
Yeah, I think I agree with Zafael on this one. It seems like a bit of a stretch what they are suggesting the property could produce.
Where did it go? It's how much would it cost to mine all the gold, assuming it's there? Thinking. So you have to. So it's picking like baseline numbers, and it's using Python to check accuracy. It's doing math. It's also writing code, Erica. It's not a simple question to ask. Still thinking. Okay, Erica, you wanted to cover anything else? I think we.
No, I mean, I
we're
think,
over.
yeah, I mean, we kind of went down in the weeds on this one. But like I said,
it's a solid property for
it's-
someone who's into mining gold.
yeah, it's probably just
So
too much
yeah.
for what the actual data supports.
Okay. So assuming there's 160 million worth of gold in the ground, it's going to cost. I mean, it's making a ton of assumptions, but low end, it's going to cost 135 million to 160 million. high end, it's going to cost 251 million. So assuming there's, what was the value?
They're estimating 160 to 600 million.
Okay. So assuming you can do it cheaply for 100, so it's going to cost 160 million to mine all the gold, and if you come out at 300 million, so you
Yeah.
essentially double
Well,
money.
that answers the question as to why, assuming there still is a lot of gold here, why it hasn't been extracted.
Because it's
very
very
expensive,
expensive, yeah.
and you're taking a huge risk that there won't be enough gold to even cover the cost.
Well, so that's why you will spend the initial $100,000 to confirm there is gold, right? Because by the time you finish the project, I'm guessing that's why the range is so big, because they're assuming the value of gold will be higher as well, right? I mean, that's a big assumption, but I think that's the reason why they have a big range, because they don't know.
Well, there's also, I mean, there's no way that the whole area is rich in gold or has the same.
I mean, they're claiming
Capacity.
historically it has been, right? So I mean, it's plausible. But yeah, it's going to take time, a lot of time and money, and you'll double your money conservatively, right? You
Well,
spend,
there's a chance that you end up with a loss if you're on the
Yeah,
low
I
end
mean-
of what they're estimating, and we're
Yeah,
assuming
yeah.
they're probably estimating a bit high.
yeah. I
then-
mean, it's possible. Yeah. I mean, anything is possible. I mean, there are like environmental factors as well, right? Plus, I'm guessing you cannot mine when it's like middle of the winter, right? So there are like seasonal constraints as well. So we're guessing we could double your money, but it's gonna take like 10 years, and you need like 125 million, right? Or you could put the same money in S&P 500, although we don't. We're not financial advisors, so.
But
All right.
it is a very interesting property.
Interesting property. I think we need to move on.
Yeah.
Erica, you have an open loop that you haven't closed yet.
Oh, yes. Zaphael wasn't here for the.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Question.
you'll have to repeat the question anyway,
Yeah.
right? Half the people don't stay till the end, so.
Yeah. So the question for today was, which state has the fewest building restrictions in America? And you switched to Alaska as your guess?
I picked Texas and then I switched to Alaska.
And we had another vote for Missouri. So
Oh, you want to wait for others to put in? We'll give them 30 seconds. Oh, Harpreet thinks gold prices will keep on going up. Well, so Harpreet, yeah, just put like 10% down. So that'll be 2.5 million. Right? And then wait 10 years.
Zaphael guesses South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Okay.
All right. I think we have.
Yeah,
So we have Alaska, Texas, South Dakota, right?
Missouri.
And Missouri. Okay. All right, Erica, who's the winner?
Well, so this was kind of a cheat question
Oh,
because
there's Arizona. One more.
and there's Arizona. So there's actually no least restricted state because zoning is at the county level. So are most building restrictions. But states like Missouri, Texas, and Colorado often come up because they don't have state building codes, and many of their unincorporated counties don't adopt building codes or zoning codes and have very minimal enforcement.
So the answer is what? Missouri?
Missouri, Texas, Colorado.
Oh, so I got two right.
Yeah.
What about Alaska?
It didn't come up, but we can follow up on that.
Okay, it's fine. I will check. We're already spent way too
Yeah.
much time.
All right. So that is our quiz reveal. And of course, you can find all of our properties at land.gocap.com. Our discount code for today until midnight is LiveFL150 for $150 off any Florida property. And you can also check out our 17 Simple Ways to Generate Income from Land report. That link is in the description and the pinned comments. And of course, we are live every day at 2 p.m., so 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you have a property you'd like us to take a look at, either it's a property you might be thinking of purchasing, or you just found a really cool property and you'd like us all to look at it and discuss it. Leave a comment, join one of the live streams and leave a comment with the property and we'll take a look. So thank you everyone for joining. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for another interesting property, and I'm sure we'll learn together about more land facts.
So it's saying Alaska is among the least uniformly enforced states in the US for building codes, similar to parts of Montana, Idaho, and rural Texas. So it is up there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would guess so.
So Alaska, it says summary, Alaska is equal to freedom plus risk.
It's the last frontier.
All right.
Okay.
You covered everything?
Yep, I
Any
think
last thoughts? Where's the CTA screen, Erica? How would people know where to go?
Yeah. Yep. So again, all of our properties are at land.gocap.com. And thank you all for joining. We'll see you all tomorrow. So you'll have another interesting property, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to beat this one.
Thank you, everyone.
We're going to put you on the spot.
We'll see you tomorrow.